Hello everyone, it is Carol from Lily Rose Blue. Thank you for watching this video, and I encourage you as always to go check out all of the individuals who post videos on Thrifty Thursday, including our fearless leader Sherry of Turquoise Dreaming. On Sherry's channel, she has a complete list of all of those individuals who participate in Thrifty Thursday. So go check it out. So I went to a consignment store today. So I'm going to tell you all of the stuff that I have here didn't cost me anything because I had credit. So that's the best ever. So look at this lovely box. Like, I don't need to do anything to it. And I don't know if you guys saw Angela, the traveling crafter, her video on what to do with boxes. Luckily for me, this really doesn't need anything done, except I've got to make a journal to go inside. So here are some cards, just blank inside. Lovely on the front and back. So there's one style. Here is another style. The Arc de Triomphe. I know I'm not saying that quite right. Here's another one. And I love this airmail vintage icon looking there. Okay, so there's some of those. And then, sorry, my fingers don't want to work. And this one. So I am thrilled. Many videos ago, I had told you guys that I would love to do a Paris and or French journal, at least one. One of my daughters went to Paris for her foreign language trip in high school. So one of these days I'd love to make her a journal. And then I currently have a grandchild who is taking French. And so maybe I'll make one for her too. So this book is 100 Years of Vintage Watches Identification and Price Guide. I have a thing for watches, and particularly pocket watches. I'm sorry, I meant to tell you. 2004 by Krause Publishing, Iola, Wisconsin. ISBN 978087345872827-2. So this is the timeline of watches. You can see how they have changed. Let me just flip. There's the back. This was originally at the Shenandoah Public Library, so I'm not sure how it made it a trip here to eastern Iowa. Shenandoah is where Kitchen Planner was published, if you remember Angela and I talking about that. So just look at that fun. These images, guys, are just fabulous. This is why I had to get it. How could you not? One of my son-in-laws collects watches. He wears them too. Look at these gorgeous pocket watches. I know there's a glare. Look at this cheetah. Look at the filigree and design. Oh my gosh. So yes, he takes watches very seriously. And I love seeing the gears and the mechanisms in the background. Love, love, love that. Here's, this is engraved. Presented to Benjamin Starkey. And that's about all I can read there. Property of the Corps of Engineers, USA. Some very beautiful Yeah, this book is really kind of too big to get in frame. Look at all those graphics of the mechanisms in the back. Look at that square. Somewhere, look at these ads. I love that too. And you know, trains are always had to be on time, so you had to have a proper timepiece. Somewhere, I believe I have my grandfather's pocket watch. Now, my grandfather, I think I've told you guys this. My dad was 45. My dad was 48 and my mom was 45 when I was born. So my grandfather is probably the age of what a typical great-grandfather would be. So he was born in the late 1800s, my grandfather. So, you know, that would have been when pocket watches were still being used. So if nothing else, I need to get that watch out and get it on display. Maybe I'll do an assemblage. I will channel Angela and do an assemblage. Guys, more books. 3 more books about horses, but I could not leave them behind. And the fun story is the lady who checked me out, she stood there at the counter and looked through these books too and talked about how she used to have a horse and how she loved horses. So this is Horsepower. So this is about horses at work by Frank Lasseter. Layout and design by Keith Bush and edited by Roy Raymond. It's Raymond Publishing Company. Same company that does like Taste of Home and Reminisce, those books. So again, this is kind of big to stay in frame here. But it is really about horses at work. These are all, Clydesdale is our favorite. Oh, you know what? I didn't see what year this was. It's because it's not, I don't think the year is listed. Nope. But just some lovely, look at the baby colt. Look at them pulling a sled in the snow. I had to get it pulling a car out of a ditch. This is about pulling contests. Look at that gorgeous image. All right, I'm back to saying the word gorgeous too much, so horse patooties, pretty cute, as patooties go. Getting shoed, the furriers doing their work. That pulling a steam, like they used to pull fire engines, steam fire engines, and all kinds of things. Well, horses were literally a workhorse. I mean, they did so many things back in the day. So that's that book. This book is called If I Had a Horse, How Different Life Would Be. Oh, that just gets me. This is by Melissa Sovey Nelson and photographs by Mark J. Barrett. Willow Creek Press. 2004. Again, I wasn't going for vintage. I was going for what is in here. And just look at these. If I was strong enough, I would, and coordinated enough, I would hold this up and turn the pages at the same time, but I am not coordinated enough. That horse is in water. And then there's just lovely sayings to go with a lot of these pictures. Look at, there's his little eye. you get the idea here. There's a horse and somebody writing English in the background. Dressage. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Aww. He's got heterochromia. 2 different colors of eyes. Look at that. Oh, look at the foal. Oh, horses are just magnificent creatures. And then, last but certainly not least, The Majestic Horse by Gabriel Boisel. That is, really seems like a French name, and it might be Gabri. I probably am not saying that right. I did not, and once again, I don't see any copyright. This is way too big to fit in frame. But lots of great images here. Horses in the desert. Look at the baby. Oh, such a lovely Appaloosa. And there are a lot of these smaller images. Some are even as small as thumbnails to postcard size. Look at that white horse with this beautiful tack. It's got some shells. This is kind of going through different horse types. Wow. Look at that. Basuto pony. Look at that. Let's see what else we can find here. Horses do like to play. They enjoy playing. Look at that set of images. I know that there is a glare, and I've got 4 lights on. And I've tried different combinations of light, and it just doesn't seem to make any difference with these glossy photos. Oh, look at them. Oh. So that was my haul from the consignment shop. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes, I got more books. I know. I hope you did enjoy this. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. Everybody take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.